go about rebuilding your self-worth? Because I used to repeat to myself the same thing over and over again, that I know my worth. I know I know I can do better. Like, I know I should dump that person. Like, I should walk away from this and that. Like, I know my worth, blah, blah, blah. So I was like repeating this since I was like 18 or 20. But actually I never, like, I didn't act like I knew my worth. Like, I didn't take actions like as if I knew my worth. Like, all of my actions like actually were pointing out to the fact that I did not know my worth and I didn't understand any of that. The thing is really to answer the question what self-worth means to you, because maybe you already have a definition in your head and maybe that's what you thought it was. Maybe, you got this definition from your past. So it's also always good to answer that. Like, I know that when I actually started to think about it deeply, like, I was like, oh my God, I had it totally wrong. Let me tell you what it is not. It's not your achievements. It's not your career. It's not your looks. It's not your relationship status. It's not your social circle. It's not your abilities or special talent. It's not what other people think of you. It's not your to-do list. It's not your net worth or your bank account. It's not your age. It's not your body. It's not your education. None of those external things. Self-worth comes from within. Only, okay? It's your birthright. And the level of self-worth is how you value yourself. Your self-esteem will not last without self-worth. This is why it's so crucial to really work on this. So self-esteem, just to give you the difference, because for a long time I was super confused, like how to separate these two. So self-esteem is how you think, how you feel about yourself, and how you believe in yourself. And self-worth is knowing and recognizing that you are greater than all of those things. So really think about this for a second, because it is actually crucial. I mean, it's so important for us to know this, and I don't know why it took me so long to really think about it. I mean, all of those definitions should be taught at schools. We should really know this, but we don't. I mean, I feel like those are fundamentals of being a human, like and I actually had to learn everything by myself. And really, I truly believe that only when you're really ready for a change and you're ready to actually admit what you got it wrong and what you had it wrong is the time where you can actually learn about those things and apply into your life. Because as I said, like, it was like years of people telling me or me hearing those definitions that were just empty to me, like, because I didn't actually acquire them, I didn't think about them deeply. So even me now talking at you or to you, or you just enjoying whatever, my face, like, if you're not really thinking about the deeper meaning, it's probably not gonna do anything to you, or you're not gonna benefit from that message. So really focus on that. Like, what does it do to your mind at this point in life? Like, it doesn't matter how old are you, because it comes to us at different stages of life. And the most important thing is, as long as you acquire, as long as you wake up, as long as you become more self-aware and really work on yourself, that's all that matters. Doesn't matter the age. Okay, so how to rebuild the self-worth, how to increase it, how to make it better. My first tip is to learn how to say no. Be super comfortable with saying no to people, to everything that you feel like you want to say no to. So yeah, say no to whatever you want to say no. Protect your time, protect your energy. You know, if it works for you, if you want to say yes, great. I'm not saying to say no to everything that comes your way and all your friends and everything. Like, just make sure that you're not compromising yourself or what you have planned for yourself, because then you're compromising your self-discipline and your self-love. I mean, it's so super connected. So yeah, in other words, set boundaries. So make sure you have boundaries and you stick to them. It might not be easy at first, but it will get better. So this is how it manifested in my life. I basically, every time I have to make a decision or I try to plan something with somebody or anything that kind of interacts with my energy, I check in with myself about this. You know, how does it make me feel? What's the first reaction? Because that says a lot. You know, that you might not want to do this, or you do want to do this, and then you just like catch yourself, oh, but I have this and I have that and I forgot. That is like all of those little points, like really observe. And then, you know, like when the emotions kind of go away, you can actually see the situation objectively and make a decision that is good for you. Next step, how to increase your self-worth, is caring for yourself holistically. Care for your mind, care for your body, care for your soul. Calm down your senses. It's so important. Have rituals to nourish yourself and really think about what is it for you, because it's different with everyone. What is it for you to nourish your mind, body, soul? What is your soul work? It is you telling yourself, your body and all of the parts you are composed of, that you deserve that. You deserve to be nourished. You deserve to be cared for. And that's what you do for yourself. Next is follow through with whatever you say you do. Okay, if you talk about things you do but you never do it, that is you telling yourself that you don't trust yourself, that you don't value yourself, that you don't love yourself. All of those things, okay, that's what it means. So follow through. And I know a lot of people struggle with that, and they frustrated that they struggle with that. So it's really getting into the root of that. Otherwise it's not going to work. So you really have to think about what's stopping you from doing that. Is it a distraction? Are you easily distracted? You know, it's all possible to fix. It's all possible to get better at. Don't ever think that this is how you are, because it's not. Everything you can change. And I struggled with that for a very long time, because what was stopping me was the distraction. So kind of like a immediate, I don't know, pleasure I would like fell into, or negative thought, like negative thoughts, negative talk, self-talk, and like maybe it's not a good idea all of a sudden. And then I wake up next day, no, I'm gonna do this, and then oh no, it's not a good idea. And it's like a back and forth. You know, I knew people who literally could do amazing things, could do great things, and talked about it and had all of those ideas, but never did anything with it, or something was always first to do before that. And I feel sorry for them. You know, if that's you, just say fuck this. Okay, the last tip I wanted to mention, how to increase your self-worth, is challenge yourself. Challenge yourself. Push yourself. As much as it feels and sounds uncomfortable, this is you telling yourself that you want yourself to grow. You want yourself to develop, you know, to get higher, take that step up. You don't want to be stuck. If you want to be stuck, self-growth is the sign of self-love. It's how you showing yourself that you want to be better. You want to bring your best version of yourself to the world. You want to progress, because it never stops. Like everything changes. Like everything is in motion, and you should be as well.